It took me 14 days to launch a virtual assistant business and I landed my first client. And I'm going to show you the exact prompts, templates, and steps I used. So if you thought about starting your own virtual assistant business or you started but you've been struggling to get the ball rolling to sign your first client, watch this video because I am about to give you the full blueprint. Step one, you need to define your virtual assistant role. Don't pick a general VA title. Pick a niche that solves one urgent, annoyingly problem for a very specific person. Here's the exact prompt you're going to put into chat. Act as a business coach for aspiring VAs. Give me 10 high paying but under the radar VA niche roles. I could start with no experience. A pro tip here to make it a lot more customized to your skills, you can actually copy and paste your current resume into chat and ask it to do the exact same, but this time based off of your skills and your past experience. I did this 14 days ago, and here is exactly what chat gave back to me. I chose inbox detox for coaches because as a coach myself, I knew this was one task that every single coach does avoid like it's the plague because it's so consuming and no one wants to touch their inbox. So I knew this is something I wanted to provide. Step two, build a signature offer. The goal here is to create a name branded starter pack that sounds like a pro and then you can use to make yourself as the expert in that particular service. And lucky for you, you can actually create this within just seconds. Here is the exact prompt you're going to type into chat. Create a premium sounding VA service package for chosen niche. Include a name, deliverables, price range, and bonuses to make it irresistible. And obviously, I did this. Here's exactly what I got. The inbox reset experience. This isn't just help with your inbox, it's an experience. Clients pay more when the offer itself sounds like a transformation instead of a task you're going to take off their to-do list. People pay for the end result, the transformation. Step three, brand yourself online. This is where a lot of people struggle with because crafting your bio, crafting a voice online, color scheme, content pillars. Lucky for you, you can do all of this in just minutes. Here's the exact prompt you're going to use into chat. Create a full mini brand guide for a virtual assistant business called, obviously I used mine, Inbox Reset. Include a tone of voice, Instagram bio, brand colors, 3 content pillars, and a call to action for my bio. Here's what chat gave me, and I did not change a single thing and did exactly what chat gave me to do. This gave me a brand identity faster than any Canva mood board could. People buy from people who look like they know what they're doing, even if you're just starting out. Having a clear brand identity, having a color scheme for your feed will help you look put together as an expert, as someone who knows what they're doing, even though you are just a beginner. Moving on to step four, creating content on Instagram. Here's the exact prompt you're going to use to help you create the most engaging and viral content that grabs attention from your ideal clients. Write me a 7-day Instagram story content plan for a VA offering inbox detox services. That includes value, connection, and soft sells, my inbox detox package to my ideal client. This is exactly what chat gave me, and I didn't just stop there. I actually told chat to break it all down, to write captions with the best hashtags and hooks so I can copy and paste it into Canva and post it. So it made my job super easy. Because remember, people don't just need free tips and tricks. They need to see how you can solve their everyday problem. This is how people are going to see the value of your end result, of your transformation, when you talk about it. So you have to create content that talks about not just what you have to do, but also the end result, the problems you can solve with your package. And like I said, with this exact prompt, you don't have to overwhelm yourself. You don't have to do anything. You can literally use chat as your personal copywriter, your content creator, and it will create the content for you. All you have to do is post. Now, moving on to step 5, doing warm outreach. You want to be reaching out to at least 5 to 10 ideal clients a day with value-based outreach that isn't cringy or salesy. Here's the chat prompt you can use to help you create a outreach message. Write a non-pitchy Instagram DM I can send to a business coach with a big audience offering inbox cleanup support. What I did was I also wanted to send this in a email format. So I asked ChatGPT to make a longer form message that I can send via email. Pro tip here, best way to find your ideal client is to head over to Instagram, type in the title. For me, it was business coach, and you will literally see hundreds and hundreds of people running the account under that title. That's literally what I did. And I reached out to, again, 5 to 10 coaches every single day. Not every single coach was getting back to me, and I had to be okay with that. I was being left on scene, but I did get 3 coaches who actually did reply to me and did get on a call with me, which brings us to step 3, seal the deal. This is where I got on a Zoom call and I talked about the value of my offer, what I can do, and I sealed the deal. Here's the exact prompt you can add into chat to make this process easy for you and to understand how this whole onboarding process works. Create a simple 3-email onboarding sequence for a new virtual assistant, including welcome package, payment, and first deliverable instructions. And chat did not hold back. It literally gave me exactly what I need to talk about, the exact questions I need to ask on that call, how to pitch my offer, the structure of pitching my offer, what to include in my email right after the call, how to receive the payment, and basically how to send them an onboarding welcome package. Having a smooth onboarding process is so important. Even your first client deserves a 10 out of 10 experience. When they feel supported, they will refer you. That's how you scale and grow your business, through referrals. And that is it. That is literally how I signed my first client through a business I relaunched from scratch using ChatGPT. You don't need tens of thousands of followers. You don't need a website or any fancy equipment. You just need the right offer, a content strategy, a outreach strategy, and a onboarding system, which I just helped you build through ChatGPT. If you want more tips on how to use ChatGPT to help you make money as a virtual assistant, literally through your laptop, make sure you click the subscribe button. I post videos every single week all about starting and launching and earning as a freelance virtual assistant with no experience. And I will see you in my next video.